Hey, beautiful friends. This is Sarah Blumenfeld with Networking Done Different, an outreach of an invitation to more.com. Today, I'm joined by Zach Adair, the Hemp Man of Texas, and we are going to find out all about the products that he carries and how they can benefit you. Good morning, Zach.
Good morning. Good to see you.
Good to see you again. So first of all, tell us a little about you and how you got into this business.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having me. It was back in 2015. Me and my wife, my wife, she had a major seizure. Our business, if you look at our website, it says it was started out of necessity. And that's the truth. Our company was started out of necessity because my wife had a major seizure all of a sudden after we had just had our baby. He was about 1 year old then. She had a major seizure, really scary stuff. Long story short, she had to have two brain surgeries, very dangerous brain surgeries too. And after all that, thank God she was fine, but she was on a whole bunch of medications, a lot of prescription meds for inflammation, for anti-seizure, for pain, for sleep, for just all kinds of stuff. And I was thinking, I was like, we really need to find you. You could really benefit from using some form of cannabis. And, in Texas at the time, hemp had just become legalized. And so through the 2014 Farm Bill. And so I was like, why don't we try and use hemp and we'll see what we can do with that. And so I ordered some hemp and I started making it into this tea for her. And she started drinking it every night and she loved it. And it was helping her with sleep. It was helping her just feel better in general. She didn't have all this fogginess that she was experiencing.
Mm-hmm.
The pain was reduced. She slept better. Uh, it was just it was amazing. And so we were like, we should do something with this product. We should bring it to the people. And so we started our business and we started with our hemp tea. uh, and I met Lisa at Natural Living in League City, and I showed her the product and she loved it and she said yes, and she goes, I will stock this if you make this. And we got our LLC and the rest is history. Now it's what, 6 7 years later.
Oh, wow. So Lisa Piper at Natural Living Food Co-op was the first
She was the
place you had it.
first.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's great. Yeah,
yeah,
Lisa is all about things that can really help the body and
yeah.
natural living, hence the name of her store.
Yes, exactly. And she's
Yeah.
also all about like community. And she
Yes.
saw a local person making a really great product and she really helped me, put it out there. So I'm very
Yes.
thankful for her. She's great.
Oh, yeah, Lisa's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us a little about, I was reading on your website and did some other research about cannabanoids, which is what CBD stands for. I know people have seen CBD shops everywhere.
Yeah.
Educate us a little about
Yeah.
that.
So it was funny. So whenever we started the company, CBD was so new that no one knew what it was. And so
Mhm.
Lisa, again, she allowed me to start teaching classes at her co-op.
Oh, nice.
And so we would just do it for free and we'd serve free hemp tea. We'd say, all right, come sit down, learn about hemp and CBD. We'll serve you our tea. And we didn't charge anything. And we'd have like 50 people show up at her little food co-op sometimes. And
Wow.
it was packed and people would learn about it. But CBD, we all have something inside of us called an endocannabanoid system. It's in every human being, every mammal. Like dogs have an endocannabinoid system. But what it is, it's a series of receptors that runs through our brain. It runs through all of our major organs. It runs through our immune system. And what the endocannabinoid system is supposed to do, is designed to do, is keep us in homeostasis. It's like our body's wellness regulating system.
Oh,
And so whenever we are taking any hemp products, any CBD products, we're supplementing that system. That system is designed to take cannabinoids like CBD, like THC, and use them in the parts of the body that need it. So if it's pain or if it's sleep or if it's inflammation or anxiety, whatever is happening in your body, that system is designed to bring you back to a good level basis. And so we actually get our first dose of CBD from our mother's breast milk. So we actually produce it naturally. It's produced in the body all naturally, but just like everything else, as we age, we start to lose all the cannabinoids we produce naturally, and then our endocannabanoid system doesn't function that great. That's why you start, people have aches and pains. They wake up all the time in the middle of the night. So taking a CBD hemp supplement is really going to help activate that system and just bring your body back to normal. So it's really crazy. And no one talked about the endocannabanoid system up until 5-6 years ago. I mean, doctors knew about it, but they didn't ever talk about it because I guess no one wanted to tell us that we actually have a hemp processing system in our bodies. We're designed to use it. So it's one of the reasons why we say thank God for hemp on everything, because we believe it's obviously is here for us to use.
Right.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between hemp and marijuana?
So the difference is they're both cannabis. The only difference is THC levels. That's what's in the law. That's what separates the two. I mean, out in nature, if you were to look at a hemp plant and a marijuana plant, if they were just growing wild, you can tell the difference. The hemp plant is going to be much taller. It's going to have thicker stalks. The marijuana plant is going to be a little bit bushier and then have more buds on it. But the makeup of them is almost exactly the same. They all have CBD, CBG, CBN, over 100 different cannabinoids in both plants. The only difference is THC. So THC levels in marijuana are much higher. And in hemp, they're less than 0.3% THC. So very, very low THC in hemp. And in the law, that's what separates the two, is delta-9 THC. So cannabis sativa with a delta-9 THC concentration below 0.3% THC is hemp, and cannabis sativa with 0.3% THC or higher is marijuana. So that's really the only difference.
THC is what makes you high, right?
Yes, THC is the psychoactive compound. Yeah.
So hemp has all the good things you need and not the thing that makes you high.
Exactly. And it's actually great because you can get high doses of CBD from hemp without the side effects of THC. So if you were to try and take a huge dose of CBD, that was coming from, let's say, a marijuana plant, that amount of THC would be too intoxicating. With hemp, you can get a high dose of CBD, very little THC, and get a lot of relief with the CBD for the body.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you ensure high quality for your products?
Well, we since we started so long ago, it was like us and one other brand out in the market. Everyone was a little scared. And we were just like, no, let's go for it. And but it was just us and one other person. So whenever we established ourselves and started working with different people around the country, getting hemp and going through all that, we made some really great relationships with really big players and manufacturers, and ones that you wouldn't be able to just get right now if you jumped into the industry. But since we were in so early, we established a lot of great relationships. And so we're working with the best growers. We've worked with the same family growers that grow our hemp flower since we started, or since we were able to start buying it in the US. And so we work with really the best. For like things like our gummies, we really rely on the scientists and the people that know exactly how to formulate it to our specifications. And so we've just put certain specifications in place on what ingredients can be used, the strengths that we want, the best strengths for people to that really benefit people. There's people making these super, super strong products out there that, in my opinion, are just way over the top. And then there's people selling products that probably aren't really doing anything for anybody. Our products are very effective and super high quality and very clean as well. Like you saw with our hemp tea, it's literally one ingredient and it's all organic. And
and that's important for people to understand. I think you can't just go buy this stuff from anybody, because you might be getting product from other countries that is, quite unclean.
Yes, yes, yes,
So
for sure.
buy local, y'all.
Buy local, exactly, exactly. Yes.
So would you say that people would benefit, for instance, to tea from having a cup of tea every day? I think you said that's what your wife did.
Yes, a cup of tea every day is great.
Mhm.
And it also depends on whenever you drink it too. That's the most amazing thing about the endocannabanoid system and hemp and how it affects us is that if I were to drink a cup of tea, right now, I
Mhm.
would just feel relaxed. I'd feel my mood would be elevated. My pain would be a little bit lessened. But I wouldn't want to go take a nap. I would just feel good. But if I
Mhm.
drink that same cup of tea like tonight, whenever I'm done with everything and I'm sitting on my couch and I'm ready to relax, if I drink the whole thing, I'll be asleep in 30, 45 minutes.
Mm.
And I'll sleep like a baby. So it really works well with the body and knows kind of what the body needs. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's beautiful. When we give the body what it, like the base material it needs, it knows where to put it and what to do with it.
Exactly. Exactly.
So thank God for the body as well.
Thank God for the body. Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Uh,
fantastic. Well, I see you've got some product behind you, so why
yeah.
don't you share some of that with us?
Yes. So what I'm showing out here today is our tea, our gummies, some of our oils. Um, so this is the product, like I said, that we started with. This is our hemp tea. And like I said, it comes in a retail pack of 20 tea bags. We've prepared the product. We package it in these little individual tea bags that you just take out, put in a cup. Where do I have my cup? Yeah, so it's like this my world's greatest dad mug. So I just take this. I just take this and then I just put a single tea bag in there. I set this under my Keurig and put 12 ounces of hot water into it. Walk off, come back 2 minutes later. It's completely brewed hemp tea. Um, Very easy. If you were to try and just take hemp and take a bunch of raw hemp product and then brew it into a tea, you'd have to boil it for like 20 minutes. You'd have to do a bunch of different things in order to extract the CBD and make it into a beneficial drink. With
Mm.
this product, we've already processed it. It's ready to go. All you got to do is just put it in hot water, and in 2 minutes, it's ready.
So I just want to say a word about that. So
Yeah,
y'all, I interviewed Zach on a shorter interview for a wellness fair, and he talked about this, and I'm like, I need to try this. And so I bought some, and I opened the bag, and it smelled like flowers because it's made from hemp flowers. And so I brewed it and I thought, I wonder if I'm going to need to sweeten this. And I tasted it. Oh my goodness, it is so good. It is just this complex, flowery, fruity flavor. It is
yeah.
amazing, y'all. You try it, really. You will love it.
Thank you. And that's the thing. We wanted people to try it. So these retail for $29.99, and you get 20 of the tea bags. Um, but we wanted people to be able to try it because what we were realizing was the people that were buying it, they were repeat buyers. They loved it. They tell their friends about it. We were like, we need a way to get this, if we're not at a fair or something like that, how do we get people to try it if they don't want to jump all the way in at $29.99? So we
Right.
came up with these beauties right here. So this is our sample cup, which we designed, and it has all the instructions on how to make it. It also tells our story right here about how we
Uh-huh.
started our company, which I kind of went over in this interview.
Right.
And what's cool about it is, so this comes cellophane wrapped, and then the customer gets it. They open it up, and inside of it is one of these, and it's
Okay.
just a little plastic bag with one of the tea bags in it. You open that up, you drop it in the cup, and then you just pour some hot water in there and cover it up, and you've got tea right there. It's ready to go, and you can take it with you. You can add ice if you want to have it cold. I love adding ice and then putting I'll squeeze a fresh orange into there, and it's wonderful.
Oh, what a good idea.
Yeah, so really great product. And once you take a sip of it, your body just kind of recognizes it, that this is something I want. That's what everyone tells me. Like, they take a sip of it and it just agrees with them.
Yeah.
And it's also, one thing we're noticing is it's really good for the gut too. Drinking it daily, we've had people tell us it's helped them with a lot of gut issues. And I think that's because whenever you're drinking the plant, all those good cannabinoids are going through the entire digestive system, and there's so many sensors and stuff in there that do good for the body. So whenever you're drinking it like that, it's doing all kinds of good for you. If you have inflammation in the gut or something like that, it's going to help out a lot. So there's so many benefits to that. Also, if you want to talk about gummies, so these are our three gummies. So these are our strawberry fields. These are 10 milligram Delta 9 THC gummies. So if you would have asked me 6 years ago, 5 years ago, I would have never thought I could sell these. But now we can sell them across the entire United States. And it's because it's made from hemp. Right. So in the law, it states less than 0.3% Delta 9 THC per by dry weight. That by dry weight is the reason why we're able to have THC now, is because basically lawyers and scientists, and they got together and they realized that you can actually add 10 milligrams of Delta 9 THC to a 1 gram gummy, because by dry weight, it all works out. Okay. So we're able to offer now wonderful 10 milligrams Delta 9 THC per gummy in this jar. They come 25 in a jar, and they're wonderful. They're wonderful. It's a great addition to our company, and it's because THC is medicine. We were only able to talk CBD for so many years, but THC is just as much of a medicine. People use THC to get off of some hardcore things. People are using THC to get off of opioids. People are using THC to all kinds of health issues. For sleep, people that are taking like prescription sleep drugs, right, now they can take THC, and it's a natural way for them to fall asleep fast. And all those sleep drugs are now coming out and causing dementia, they're finding out now.
They're horrible.
These are natural remedies to a lot of these issues. So our strawberry fields, Delta 9 THC, and these are our Delta 8 THC gummies. So these are very strong. So these are for people that are seeking, they know all about THC, they know how it affects their body, and they want something very strong. This is it. So this is 55 milligrams of Delta 8 THC per gummy. So we have people that'll cut this in like.
I lost your sound. There you go.
Fourth size, because they're very strong.
Okay.
They come 30 in a jar, but they're wonderful. We have people that they just take this for their sleep. This is like their nighttime sleep right here. Very effective though. And then we also have our CBD gummies, which are 55 milligrams of CBD and 2 milligrams of THC. So it's a nice blend of the two. This is more for your daytime aches and pains. Yeah, one of our retailers, she takes both, and she's like, these are my daytime gummies, and these are my nighttime gummies. So it's just the right amount of THC to round out those 55 milligrams of CBD.
Because they work together, right?
They work together, yes, for the entourage effect is what it's called. So whenever all the cannabinoids are working together, it's called the entourage effect, and it just makes them all more powerful whenever they're together. Okay. So, yeah. So these have been selling great. All three of them actually sell great. So those are the gummies. And then we also have our oils. This is where we went from the tea to the oils. Here's a couple of them right here. We do a 3,000 milligram full spectrum oil. So it's 3,000 milligrams of CBD, but it's also got all of the other cannabinoids, CBG, CBN. This is the plant extracted, period.
Oh, wow.
It's just hemp extract and hemp seed oil. And that's it. There's nothing else added. It's all organic, all natural. This is for someone that's just wanting just that pure plant, and they just, and they know what it is, and that's what they want. We don't put a bunch of sweeteners and flavors and colors, anything like that. We just wanted to be able to say, this is hemp in a bottle, basically, just completely extracted.
And you take that orally?
Yeah, orally under the tongue, hold it for about 30 seconds.
Okay.
You just drop some under there, about half a dropper typically, hold for 30 seconds and swallow.
Okay.
But we've been selling this product since day one as well. This has been one of our best sellers. And our oils come in these 2-ounce bottles. So a lot of the bottles out there are 1 ounce. And we wanted to do more. So yeah, these are 2-ounce bottles or more in there. Lasts people about 2 months, one of these. And then we also have 0 THC. So this is our 0 THC oil. We have police officers, firefighters, teachers, that all use this product. People have been buying this for years as well. It's wonderful. This is broad spectrum. So this is full spectrum, meaning it's got all the cannabinoids and the legal amount of THC is in this one. That's what full spectrum means.
Okay.
Broad spectrum means all the cannabinoids minus THC. Okay. So this is all the cannabinoids minus THC, and it's 0.00% THC, completely removed. So people can use this if they're drug tested.
Right.
They can still get some hemp in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would even drinking the tea, if you were being drug tested, would that still show up?
Yeah, it would. I mean, if you drank it every day, yes. Okay. Now, if you drank it once a week, probably not. But every day it would for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
So how do people find you? And I know you're in some local stores, so tell us about that as well.
Yeah. So we are in Natural Living in League City, Texas. That's where we started. Please go show love there. That's a wonderful store. Lisa Piper is an amazing human, and she's awesome. So yes, please go there. Natural Living, League City, Texas. Natural Rewards in Pearland, Texas. Another great customer of ours. They've been selling our product since almost day one. They were our second retailer to bring us in. They do a great job there. They sell our tea, they sell our oils, they sell all of our gummies. And then also Peak Nutrition in Galveston, Thrive, forget the name of it now. It's called Thrive Nutrition, and it's in Humble, Texas. Thrive Nutrition in Humble, Texas. And then also the Health Market in the Woodlands, Texas. And I don't want to leave anyone off. And we're just now about to be in Lake Jackson.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
boy, you're really spread out.
Yeah, we're strategically placing ourselves around. Yeah, and that's what we do. We don't like to we won't put our product in a store and then put it in another person's store across the street. We our retailers brand loyalty like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, yeah.
And then how do people find? They can order online as well, right?
In our website, thehempmanoftexas.com. Yes, thehempmanoftexas.com. We ship for free. We ship really fast. So, yeah.
Awesome. Anything else as we wrap up that you'd like to share?
Not really. No, I mean, I think we've gone over everything. We do have other products that I didn't show today. We do have a pet product. It's called Hemp for Paws. I just didn't have a bottle with me right now, but it's a 8-ounce bottle, and you just squirt it in the dog's food. So it's not like, a lot of these other pet products come in these little bottles, and it's hard to spend that much money, so we wanted to put it in a big bottle. So ours comes in an 8-ounce pump bottle. You just squirt it in the dog's food. They eat their food, and it helps them a ton. It's full spectrum, helps with their coat, helps with shedding, helps with pain, arthritis, things like that for dogs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Is there an age, a low age limit under which someone should not use this product?
Well, I mean, legally, yeah, they have to be at least 18.
Okay.
For like THC items, they have to be at least 21.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But I mean, something like the tea, very safe. Very safe product. But yeah, you have to be at least of age to buy it for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right, Zach. Well, thank you. This has been awesome. And I really encourage our friends to give it a try. The tea is wonderful. That's all I've tried so far, but we'll be
Yeah.
trying other things as well.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time and bringing me on and letting me explain who we are. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, friends, for listening. We always appreciate you taking the time. And if you would like to be interviewed, please email me at networkingdonedifferent@gmail.com. Bye. See you next time.
Bye. Thank you.